Alright, so we just got done viewing the 2003 film Daredevil. Now, I gotta be honest with you, I just finished and binged watched the 2015 Netflix Daredevil, and I used to actually praise this film, and after rewatching it again, I have to say, Daredevil does not age well compared to the Netflix Daredevil. Now, disregarding the 2003 Daredevil, the Netflix Daredevil film as a whole, I thought it was okay, but nowhere close to the Netflix one. Keels, if you want to throw up that IMDb.
You kind of don't need it.
Yeah.
That was a damn DVD.
That's true.
Ben Affleck's Daredevil,
Jennifer Gardner,
Elektra,
Colin Farrell,
Farrell's
Bullseye,
Michael Clark Duncan is Kingpin,
John Favreau as Foggy. Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Like, we even saw Karen Page for a minute.
Karen Page, who wasn't even we finished. Now, correction, we watched the director's cut. The theatrical cut is far worse, but the director's cut is still alright. It has Coolio.
It's worse?
Yeah, Keels is like, I don't know. Alright, so movie itself, Matt Murdock, it's basically Batman. Matt Murdock becomes blind as a kid. Father gets killed because he faults a fight, and he uses that to defend. Basically, it's Batman. He uses that to fight crime, as a motivation. Avenge, not really avenge his father, but make sure that no evildoers come out. Throughout the midst of that, there's also a crime story in the director's cut that has to do with Coolio's character, where he has to defend her, and it ends up being that the Kingpin's right-hand man is actually responsible for the murder. There's a lot going on in this movie. I say it's better than the theatrical version. Rashawn, you saw the theatrical version of this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one. I love Colin Farrell as Bullseye. I think he's the highlight of the movie itself. Michael Clark Duncan was always good as Kingpin, regardless of the color of his skin. I loved him. He had the deep voice. He had the menacing presence. He really shines, but I'm telling you, Colin Farrell, on point. Ben Affleck, let's just hope when he plays Batman, he's not like this. Originally, I remember before...
He's grown as an actor in this bullshit world.
Yeah, during Community, when this was the only thing that we had of Daredevil, I gave this a 3 out of 4. Unfortunately, after rewatching it again after the Netflix series, if it wasn't for that, because we learned... Yeah, I'm giving it a 2.5. 2.5 out of 4.
Yeah, why are you being nice?
I'm being nice. Who wants to go next? Give it to Rashawn?
Hell no, I want to go last.
Here. I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh my god. Fuck this movie.
Here.
Half a point.
I'm not gonna hold the phone. Here.
0.5. It is a 0.5. This movie is horrible.
It's not that bad.
Jarrett, why are you lying to yourself, man?
He said, I like the soundtrack.
One song!
Yeah, there's a couple good songs. It's so 2003.
Renaissance, whatever.
Is that all you have to say about it?
Okay. This movie. Oh my god. Where do I start? The playground. The stupid background story. Really, he taught himself everything. There was no mentor. Didn't stay to the comics. My god, man. They really just... Really just... Yes! God!
No, I'm like, this dude is half awake over here. I thought I was the tired one.
No, it's just... This movie was so horrible. Why did we agree to this shit?
Because
That was y'all.
Netflix.
That was Rashawn and Jared.
I haven't seen it in a long
Keels, what do
minute.
you have to say about
Rashawn and Jared wanted to watch this movie so bad because they saw Daredevil on Netflix. So how'd that work for y'all? Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh!
Okay.
Yeah, this was. I was barely paying attention, but this was a bad movie.
That's all you have to say.
That's all I gotta say,
You're
man.
right,
It was
give
just
it
a
a
bad
rating.
movie. I'm gonna just give it a 1.
Oh, wow. Yo, was I the only one? Maybe it's because I grew up with Daredevil, and I don't know.
Oh wait. If he's blind, why is he carrying a watch?
Because the watch is
He's carrying a watch and he's blind.
so he can tell what time it is.
He can punch a punching bag, but he can't.
See
But
a
he
truck.
but he can't see a truck. I don't get it.
I mean, like, there were certain sounds. He was trying
But he
to
got
focus.
straight A's. So
Oh. Yo.
I guess that's like, I love that scene when, like, when he finds out his dad doesn't work at, like, the construction field or whatever the factory is itself.
He magically finds him.
Yeah, magically finds him, but he drops the report card. He's like, oh, man, I'm 9 years old. I got straight A's. Aren't you a big success?
don't
I got an A in lunch.
diss him for getting high honor roll.
Yo. That's how he became a lawyer. I gotta say, the leather on Jennifer Gardner was that. I think that's why. Again, another reason why I gave it a 2.5. It's a good reason. So overall, and I don't know. I feel like the director's cut, it does add a lot to the theatrical cut, I guess. But and I don't know. As a comic fan, I like Daredevil. I mean, it's been done better. It's like when you rewatch something that's the Netflix series. I feel like we should really focus on as opposed to this, because this is no longer the standard of Daredevil. Like, the Netflix series did everything right. Like, one thing that made me realize is that he had no proper training to be a hero, as opposed to the Daredevil series like Netflix. If you flesh out the characters, you get episodes like the Stick episode. Stick wasn't even anywhere to be seen in this. He just trained himself at 9. What's up? You got something to say? So, overall, the 2003 Daredevil, we can all agree from the Guys Night team that it does not hold up, and our average score together, unfortunately, was a 1.5 out of 4 for Daredevil. I'm going to throw my hat in there and say it doesn't deserve that low of a score, especially for the director's cut. For the director's cut, the theatrical cut, maybe, because it's a revenge story for the theatrical, but the director's cut, it's alright. It has a couple Frank Miller, like, points in there. I'm telling you, I'm a big Daredevil fan. That's why I said, like, I'm alright with it. But, unfortunately, as a team, we're giving it a 1.5 out of 4. Very unbiased on my part, so I guess until next time, I'm just saying. Until next time, this has been Jared Avery.
His keels.
Yo!
And Rashad. Remember, we do what we do for the sake of the podcast. Until next time,
Yes!
we're out.